the city that changed everything. In the early months of the war, Kherson became one of Russia's first major victories, a symbol of power and momentum. But beneath the calm, Ukraine's secret resistance was already forming. The strategic gateway. Kherson wasn't just a city. It was the gateway to Crimea and the key to controlling southern Ukraine. Holding it meant holding the Dnipro River. The silent occupation. When Russian troops entered, the city fell in days. No major battles, just fear and silence. Kherson became a city under shadow. Resistance in the shadows. Ukrainian partisans refused to surrender. They sabotaged supply lines, spread intelligence, and waited for the right moment to strike. Resistance in the shadows. Ukrainian partisans refused to surrender. They sabotaged supply lines, spread intelligence, and waited for the right moment to strike. The Dnipro Divide. The Dnipro River became both a barrier and a lifeline. For Ukraine, it was a wall to reclaim. For Russia, it was the last line of defense. Moscow's overconfidence. Russian commanders believed Kherson would never fall. They fortified positions, but underestimated Ukraine's growing precision power. HIMARS arrives. Then came the HIMARS, long-range precision fire that changed everything. Russian depots exploded one by one. Their lifeline was burning. The cutoff begins. Ukraine began targeting bridges across the Dnipro, isolating Russian troops. Each strike made retreat impossible. The city under siege. Supplies dwindled. Morale collapsed. Russian soldiers whispered of an evacuation, but Moscow denied it. Civilians trapped. Tens of thousands of civilians remained. Caught between two armies, they endured shelling and propaganda every day. The Ukrainian push. In early autumn, Ukraine launched its counteroffensive. Slow, deliberate, step by step, village by village. The battle for supply lines. Russia tried to rebuild bridges under constant fire. The southern front cracks. As pressure mounted, Russian units began to withdraw, not in order, but in panic. Lines collapsed faster than Moscow admitted. Kherson in the dark. Electricity failed. The internet was cut. Rumors filled the streets. Liberation was near. The hidden withdrawal. Russian officers began leaving quietly at night. Only local collaborators remained, waiting for the inevitable. The turning point. When the first Ukrainian flag appeared on the outskirts, cheers erupted from basements. Kherson was coming home. Russia's retreat. By mid-November, Russian forces had fully retreated to the East Bank. The once proud garrison was gone. The liberation. Ukrainian troops marched into the city to tears, songs, and flowers. The occupation was over, but the scars would remain. The river standoff. Across the Dnipro, Russian artillery kept firing. Liberation didn't mean peace. The aftermath. Bridges lay shattered. The city had no power, no water, no peace, only hope. Moscow's denial. Kremlin media called it a strategic regrouping. But everyone knew it was a retreat, a humiliation. The human cost. Thousands displaced, families torn apart. Kherson's liberation came with unbearable pain. The Dnipro line. Now, the river divides two worlds, freedom and fear. Both sides stare across, waiting for the next move. Ukraine's next challenge. Holding Kherson means defending it every day. Artillery rains down constantly. The battle never truly ended. Lessons from Kherson. Precision, patience, and intelligence, not numbers, won this battle. Ukraine proved it could outthink, not just outfight, Russia. The psychological shift. For the first time, Russia's aura of invincibility cracked, and Ukraine's confidence surged. The Kremlin's fear. If Kherson could fall, so could Crimea. And that thought terrified Moscow. Rebuilding amid ruins. The people of Kherson rebuild every street, every bridge, with resilience. Their city stands as a monument to endurance. The symbol of resistance. To the world, Kherson became more than a victory. It became proof that occupation is never permanent. The war continues. Kherson was liberated, but not safe. The river divides, the shells fall, and the story of this war is far from over.